So at this point, may I get a motion to table this ordinance?
Council President.
The table.
I need you guys to be quiet and pay attention. We have this motion. We have to vote on it. Thank you. A motion to table.
Motion to table, Council President.
Motion to table.
Second.
Motion to table.
People can stand up, please.
This is such a waste of money. It's either no or yes. It's no.
Everyone say no.
Okay, so any
No. Please. You need to respect
let's first get a roll call.
We have to respect the time of the residents.
Respect the residents.
We'll be able to speak to it, as I said.
No.
No, but this is wrong.
No.
You know why we are here. You should respect our
Have
time.
a motion
We have a motion and a second.
and a second.
Thank you.
to table. The motion
Second.
was made by Councilman Coyle, second by Councilmember Harris to table 2211-2024. Councilmember Brescher.
Can I ask a question to the attorney?
Council President,
There's a motion and a second. Can we get a roll call?
Council, I have a question to the attorney.
Council,
I have a question to the attorney. Again, I'm not going to talk about this.
There is no debate, no questions during the vote.
I'm not talking about this. It's a parliamentary process I'm talking
The
about.
parliamentary process is that there has been a motion and a second. The vote has been called. There is no interrupting that vote. There is no asking
With all
questions
due
about that
respect,
vote.
this is not the dictatorship. This is a democracy. I'm asking question to our attorney. The meeting has been started. In fact, you are violating your own laws. We should be starting with the first ordinance, second ordinance, third ordinance, and then you should be going procedurally to the last
It
ordinance.
is possible to take things out of order if the request is made by the chair. The request was made by the chair to call this out of order. That motion was made, seconded, and the vote has been called.
Again, attorney, in order to make, guys, just be,
Putting on a table the first, second, and third. Why not motion on a table for the first, second, and third, and why directly just jumping on a fourth one at the beginning? And what's the rationale behind it?
Take a roll call. Take a roll call.
Why not first, second, and
Councilman-
third, and why only fourth?
Councilmember Brescher.
I had a question to the attorney, and as like there's a discussion whenever something comes up for a vote, and the table came up for a vote, and I have a question for the attorney on the table. Has nothing to do with
You're
this
calling a
ordinance.
point of order. Yeah, go ahead. What is your question?
Fine.
Okay, I have a question for you. If this body tables this motion, does this body have the ability to bring this back in one meeting and vote on it? Or does it have to come back? If it is unchanged, if it's changed, we know it has to come back. But if it is unchanged, could this come up and be put up for a vote in August when the public's away on vacation?
It would have to be noticed. It could be brought back unchanged, but it would have to be noticed and reintroduced.
Michael, you're not understanding my question.
I understand what you're saying. You're saying, can
That's
it be
incorrect.
brought back unexpectedly? And the answer is no.
I said, if we do not change anything, can this come back in August? Okay? So not how you answered it with if we do or if we don't. The question to you is, if we do not change this ordinance and we table it, can this be brought up so it's not noticed for 2 meetings, it's noticed for 1 meeting?
So if you put it onto the table,
Right.
there would have to be a motion and a vote to take it off the table at some point in the future. If you're going to do that, then you need to provide adequate public notice and an opportunity to be heard on it. So you can't show up to a meeting randomly in August, let's say we're going to take this off the table and vote on it right now. You could make the motion to take it off the table for consideration at whatever date that you want to then set it for, but then you would
And is
again
the-
have to
right, but
notice the
is the-
public.
Is the public notice the same as it is now, where we put this up on the 15th, as in, like, to introduce, to put it up, and then we came back
No.
this meeting on the 28th?
No, if it's unchanged, you would bring it back for that second hearing, that second reading.
That's
If it's unchanged.
That was my point, and that is why I have to vote no to table, because I do not believe the intention is to change it or do that. I believe the intention
At this
is
point,
to
Mr.
come back.
Brescher, you are out of order
Thank
with
you.
the discussion items.
Council President, just real quick. No,
At this point, the
Okay, no.
motion has been called and is seconded. You can vote as you like. Thank you. Councilman Brescher?
Oh, yes, I said I'll vote no to table.
Okay.
No to table.
Councilman Coyle?
yes.
Coyle, yes.
Okay. I will have to take
If the audience cannot,
this.
if the audience cannot control
Listen.
themselves, the room will have to be cleared. If the audience cannot control themselves, the room will have to be cleared. As you've been advised, you will have the opportunity to comment.
Why it's on the table? Just to why? We are asking the question. Fundamental democracy.
I guess we're just going to railroad the public.
Can we recess in the middle?
We need to have council comments.
Okay. Continue.
Councilmember Harris.
I'm not going to answer until this is controlled. I will not answer until this is controlled.
Because they want to bring it back.
Okay. I don't want to clear the room. Listen, I don't want to clear the room. I want to hear from everybody that's here. The whole point of this meeting is to listen to everybody that is here, and that's the whole point. The reason we are tabling, listen to me first, and then you guys can decide to yell. I understand. Listen to me first. The whole point of this is that there is some issues with this ordinance, and obviously you guys have spoken.
We don't want it. There are no issues. It's simple, yes or no. Yes or no. We are saying it's yes or no.
I want to make sure that everyone understands. I want to make sure that everyone understands that even if this were to go to a point where it is voted on and it is voted no, that does not prevent a different ordinance from being introduced. It doesn't prevent a different set of proposals from being introduced. Okay? And then you will have the opportunity to speak on those as well.
More double talk from the attorney now.
So, you will have, listen, next time someone speaks out of order, I will ask the police to remove that one person. If it continues, I will ask the room to clear. The whole point of it here,
Council President.
I'm not going to answer until it's quiet. I will not.
The people and I will
I'm
leave.
not going to give my vote until it's quiet.
Let you have a meeting by yourself.
Wait, what are you saying?
We want it right now. We want it this
Doesn't matter that way.
If it's going to be unchanged, why do we need to
That will be very late and people lose interest when nobody shows up in office. We're gonna come up in August, we're together.
Because actually, this one, you can just pull that one. Yeah, I mean,
sorry, there, if we can listen, if,
And that's why 57% voted for it.
That-
And not because you want to change
you can't
it
do,
to
you
be
can't do that.
all right. Officer, can we stop letting people in at this point? We cannot continue this. I will have to ask the room to clear.
This is a democracy. I'm not saying you're abusing, but you are on a very fine line of abusing and using.
Hold on. One more point.
No,
Put it
no,
on
no,
the
no,
referendum
no.
in the ballot when you're going to be elected in December.
Okay, we're not doing this. Officer, can we please clear the room? Thank you.
Everybody understand?
He will not leave the room. Put it on the ballot.
Council President, can I address the,
Yes, go
can I
ahead.
address?
Wait, Council President.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming.
Councilman,
If I could just-
Councilman
You
Assad.
can do that.
We cannot do this because we are in the middle of a roll call.
Yes.
So unfortunately, we cannot do anything but take the roll call.
Take the roll call. No.
Unfortunately, without everyone being quiet, we cannot continue because Vice President will not vote on it. If we do not respect and everyone listens to the voting, listen, I understand what you guys want. You guys don't want this ordinance. I hear you. And you guys are not going to get this ordinance today. It's not going to happen. And
That's right.
this is not gonna continue unless we are in the middle of a motion. There is nothing we can do. Please do. I would love it.
Wait for the officers to come in, or what?
Like military is protecting our
I'm
country,
sorry.
sitting at the border. You guys are our military to protect our community. Don't bring this nonsense in our community. You are
When they're quiet, we
our
can.
guard.
I'm not gonna deal with it. As soon as they're.
You are public representative, not like, the cannabis representative, please. We elected you guys. We elected every member here.
Ma'am, wait. I understand you guys want to put it on table, but audacity is very high that you guys don't even want to mention why.
Why? Why are we putting it on table?
Why not? It's a tactic. Basically, either you don't have an answer or you feel these people are not entitled to have answers. We are opposed. Either or could be the scenario. But why not today? Just a rational.
Just do it today. Get it over with. No.
If not today, then when? August? That's too far. That's a delayed tactic. People lose interest when we
And
delay
you are
multiple
bringing
times.
in security to show us your power?
It's just a simple why people are asking. Why not today?
All right, I'm gonna make this clear. Right now, if anyone is speaking out of place, you're gonna be removed. All right? That is so everybody can have a fair turn speaking. There's a lot of you guys with a lot to say. It's not fair for them, it's not fair for you. We're gonna have to clear out the back of the room too, because this is a fire hazard. All of you guys that are standing in the back are gonna have to go back outside the doors and listen from outside. All right?
How many people stay in?
I just said whoever is standing in the back of the room right now is going to have to exit the room due to a fire hazard Okay?
Council President, you're throwing people out of a meeting because you don't have enough seats? What kind of a meeting?
This is very wrong. What is the occupancy of the room?
Councilman Brasher, you have to please get back. You're in the middle of the road.
So, Council President, there is a 350 people can stay in this room. 350 people. That's the capacity. 350. 350.
Officer, can we?
Like that one of them hit the light. You just hit the light when you go out there. One of them hit the light. Thank you. Normally they do 50 and 50.
350?
350 is for the room.
She doesn't want.
For my 20 years, I've never.
They prefer voting down.
Okay, so they prefer us having a public hearing.
Now this room is packed. I want to see.
Yes, I know.
I know.
The only way of taking control is quick. There's no. That is what I would like to do. I like that idea.
So then they make it out.
The deal, the court is allowing 5,000 down and 200 a month in 2 arrears.
I would rather do it in reverse order.
In my opinion, take a vote and then speak. Just take the vote and then speak.
I understand, and I said very clearly to you, in order to do that, there needs to be a motion to take it off the table, and you have to set a date to bring it back. That's what I said to you, right?
I'm sorry, what? So my question is,
You're blocking my camera.
right now we're starting all over again. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Still set a committee.
I'm okay with that.
The way that you might want to do that is when we get to
Yes. And let everyone sit down. Just make it. Mike, Mr. Farrar, just make an announcement. Everyone just sit down and get everyone back on the table.
They would like to continue the meeting, all right? If everyone can just behave themselves, stay calm, hold your questions till the question portion. I'm sure that they'll be more than happy to get to your questions, okay? The meeting cannot continue if we keep shouting and talking over one another, right? There is a process. As long as we maintain the process, folks, you guys are welcome to be here. I'm sure you'll have concerns. They will address your concerns as best as they can, right? Please do not give my officers any reason to have you removed, okay? We don't want to have to do that, okay? This is your township. We are here, to serve you, and we would like you guys to cooperate with us. Everybody good with that?
Yes, sir.
Question?
So that's exactly what. Thank you for saying that they're going to follow the process.
Council President, we should go in the recess before we do any of those.
We can't recess. We're in the middle of the motion. All right, we hear you. We're not gonna table it. If we get it, we still have to motion and we have to go through this. We don't have to table it. We can vote no, but we still have to finish this motion because once it starts, we cannot stop. We cannot even take a recess if we choose to. And that is why we haven't taken a recess, because we're in the middle of the motion. But the motion has to fail. Once the motion fails, then we can move forward with this. Even if we need to take a recess, we can take a recess. But the motion has to finish before we can continue anything, including a dialogue. I will allow the council members here to make a statement. So if you guys want to hear what they think, they will be allowed to do it. But we have to continue this motion because it's been motioned and seconded. That is the parliamentary procedure, and this is what the council is telling me over here. I cannot stop this even if I choose to, because once it's started, I cannot stop it. But we hear what you guys want, and the council members also hear what you guys want, and I believe they will vote in the favors that you're looking for, because we are here to serve you, as the officer said. Okay? So can we just please finish this motion, and then we will continue with what we are. This is a process. We have to follow the process. Unfortunately, legally, I'm not allowed to stop it even if I want to. All right? So, Council Vice President, may I have a vote?
No.
Councilmember Patil.
I'm making sure this vote is table.
This
all right?
vote is to table this ordinance. Councilmember Pointer. Councilmember Pointer.
No.
Shmuel.
No.
President Patel.
No.